Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and today we are looking at how to unlock the secret Joey Drew audio recording in Boris and the Dark Survivals DLC for Wolf Trials. Now this recording actually appears after we collect all 6 power nodes for this sort of mini game on the wall here in Boris's safe house. This is a mini game designed by Wally Franks, and once we have all 6 power nodes we're able to play this mini game, and it's sort of a pinball style thing where we use a little platform at the bottom of the screen to try and bounce a ink blob into these glowing sort of nodes that appear along a circuit board. It's a pretty simple game. However, it is quite tricky to beat Wally's high score of 15 because it's very hard to keep track of the ink ball, especially when it's bouncing off these power nodes and you're sort of trying to get to it before it sort of lands at the bottom of the screen and voids off your high score basically. Now, I eventually got a high score of 19 on this, and I'm going to show you my entire run so that you can watch it, and if you're having any trouble with it, you can kind of see my movement here and how I countered and anticipated various moves from the ink blob as it was bouncing off stuff. It is going to be one of those things where if you want to unlock it for yourself, you do have to just persevere. You know, this probably took me about 20 tries before I got to this stage of actually beating it. It took a lot of perseverance, and many times I got to like a score of 11 or 12 and I'd just miss out on it, and that was the most annoying. But eventually, you know, perseverance paid off and we do unlock the secret audio log. Now, the audio log will appear by the right hand side of this mini game in a hole in the wall as soon as you beat it and like back out of the game itself. I'll play it for you in a moment, but first I just wanted to show you how I actually beat this mini game, obviously just for your reference, and just let you know, kind of like some tips. Basically, always try and keep the platform moving at all times so you can anticipate where the ink blob's going to land. I found it easiest to follow the ink blob with my eyes and then just naturally move the platform around below it along with it. You do have to sort of guess where it's going to go a lot of the time, and whenever it hits a node, just in case it hits the bottom of it, make sure you're directly beneath sort of a power node, so if it does bounce straight down, it doesn't just go down the hole and void off your high score. Aside from that, just obviously keep trying, keep persevering, and eventually the recording will be yours. With that said, enjoy the rest of my run on here, guys, and afterwards I'll meet you back to listen to the audio log. Okay guys, so here we go. We're about to listen to the Joey Drew audio log. It's, as I said, in the wall here, and once we play this, you'll understand why Joey was a little bit more worried than he let on to his employees.
It's been quite a struggle to put this into words, Nathan. After so many years, I'd never ask unless it was dire. But when a man's in a spot, he should call upon his friends. Truth is, well, the studio is coming up a little short. Hit a few unexpected bumps. If you could lend us the amount I mentioned in my last letter, it would be a big help to me. Hope this reaches you in South America. You and Tessa enjoy your vacation.
So it seems like Joey is speaking to 2 of his investors, or at least one of his investors, called Nathan, who has a wife called Tessa. They're in South America on vacation at the moment, and he's reaching out to them because his studio's in a bind. We know that Joey Drew Studios eventually did close down because his investors obviously backed out and he lost all his money, spending too much time trying to put time and resources into the creation of his ink machine, which he thought would be the next big thing, bringing his cartoons to life, and of course took him down a very dark path full of human experimentation and a lot of other sort of crazy stuff that we've talked about many times before. But this shows his vulnerable side. This shows that Joey, for the first time, seems worried and seems scared and is actually sort of begging, almost like, his investor friends for more money. We've seen Joey scam people a lot of the time before, out of money. Even in the book, he scams Buddy out of dinner when Buddy has virtually no money and he's just given him his paycheck and he makes him buy him an expensive dinner. We've seen how cruel and devious Joey Drew can be, so it's strange to see a more human side to him now, where he isn't such a devilish kind of man. He's more just a scared businessman who doesn't want to lose it all and is begging for more money from his investors. And I think that's really all there is to this audio log. I don't think Nathan and Tess are necessarily going to be new characters. Of course they could be, they could end up embedded Bendy and the Dark Revival in some degree, but I think it's more just sort of showing Joey was actually really worried towards the end. When he meets Henry at the end of Bendy and the Ink Machine, he does seem remorseful, even though of course he tricks Henry and gets him trapped inside the studio. You can still see that Joey kind of wishes he had gone a different way with how he went about his business, and this audio log really just shows that. Nonetheless, it is an interesting addition in this DLC, and you know, this DLC has added in a lot of stuff. But for this video, guys, that's about it. We've listened to the Joey Drew audio log, I've shown you how to beat the pinball minigame and beat Wally's high score, and I hope this video has helped and informed you today. I will be doing a full sort of theory analysis video of the Miller/Alice Angel audio logs later in the week, but for now, guys, I'm sort of signing off here with this video today. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.